It's January 17th. On January 20th, the 47th president comes in, Donald J. Trump. He comes back in, the parent comes back into the room, and hopefully the world settles down because it's been a little crazy. But Joe Biden isn't leaving without making some notes. But before we talk about his lasting notes or his last things that he's doing as he's walking his way on out, let's talk about his legacy, shall we? Let's talk about Joe Biden's legacy. One, his pardons. People got so mad at Trump and his pardons coming in with partnering up with Kim, who's doing a lot of actual justice reform, which was really cool to see. But we're not looking at Joe Biden how he's pardoned 8,000 people, and I don't know if this is also including some of the illegal immigrants that came over here and killed notable American citizens. I don't know if that is the number that's getting misconstrued with this, but if it is, oh, it's not even misconstrued. But still, all of these people who would, and I'm imagining, do these petty thefts, go to jail, get released, do more crimes, and just all of that, I believe, is going to be a stain on his legacy. And going off pardons, can we talk about the favoritism? And I'm not mad that he pardoned his son. I don't think anyone's actually mad that Joe Biden pardoned Hunter Biden. A little tongue twister there. I don't think anyone got mad at him. What everyone was mad at is he was saying that this was something he wouldn't do. There's too many clips, too many things of him and his team and people around him indirectly with him saying that this is something he's not going to do. Hunter Biden's going to have to face the legal system. The Democrats are better than that. Well, fun fact, spoiler alert, the Democrats aren't better than that. They're actually the ones slinging the mud and then getting mad at people for throwing mud. And they're the ones slinging it. I don't understand. It's a joke. And the only thing that's more of a joke was the foreign policy and how we pulled out of Afghanistan. I literally said Afghanistan. Afghanistan. I don't even know if I spelled that completely right. But how we pulled out of that is a joke. It was a debacle. It was a disgrace. And it made America look bad. And I genuinely think it was kind of a turning point at how the world shifted, the world view shifted on America, where America used to be, the giant walking around with a big stick. And now it was just a small child walking around with something that it didn't know how to wield, right? And then proceeding after this, can we look at Syria and what's going on in Syria and America's involvement in that? It's a shame. It's super sad. And moving on, something that's gonna make you sad, make you even mad, is the immigration. And I don't even want to call it immigration at a point, because it's almost like an infestation. And I don't want to be rude, because obviously America's the land of immigrants. But I'm saying it's an infestation of people who don't like America are coming to America. And we're seeing this in cities like in New York, in Chicago, in California. Supposedly, if we're looking at it, you want to put on your tin hat, the California wildfires are started by some arsonists. And maybe it wasn't started completely by arsonists, but there is definitely people on video setting fire to California while it's already on fire. Can we talk about earlier in the year, then, when we had people who were, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. During that timeline, they were coming in, these illegals, stealing shit from CVS and the Walgreens, and then stabbing people on their way home. And then we would throw them in prison. The next day, they'd release them to do it all over again. It's insane. And lastly, undoing key executive actions. It was one thing that Trump and Russia did, and Trump does this with China as well, where he's worked with these global powers, and instead of creating conflict, he's sitting down and saying, how can we all win out of this? At the end of the day, we're all businesses, and we all need to win, right? So Trump had a great deal with the Keystone Pipeline with Russia, and as soon as Biden came in, he said, yeah, fuck that, we ain't doing that, America first, yeah! And it's not even America first, it was more like World Economic Forum, World Health Organization, deep state first. Yeah, that's more accurate, or at least the tone that I think even the average person gets. Like, I don't even think you have to be a so-called like conspiracy theorist to believe that. Now, Biden did declare a new constitutional amendment into existence.
No one should be discriminated against based on their sex. And just over 100 years ago, a pioneering group of women proposed the Equal Rights Amendment to enshrine the principles of gender equality in our Constitution.
Pretty sure we've had gender equality for a while now.
Throughout my career, I've been clear. No one, no one, no one should be discriminated against based on their sex. And in order for the amendment to be ratified, it requires 3/4 of the states to ratify it. That benchmark was passed
This guy over here is on his phone. He's not even listening.
when Virginia ratified the ERA a few years ago.
Okay, hold on. Let me see this.
And in order for the amendment to be ratified, it requires 3/4 of the states to ratify it.
Okay, so we need 3/4 of the state to ratify this.
That benchmark was passed when Virginia ratified the ERA a few years ago. Today, I affirm the Equal Rights Amendment to have cleared all the necessary hurdles to be added to the U.S. Constitution now.
He said, fuck it. I want to do it, so we're doing it now. Yeah. I just shit myself.
The Equal Rights Amendment is the law of the land now.
So the big issue is here, I don't think the president has the ability just to say, you know what? I'm ratifying this into the Constitution. The Constitution is kind of a big deal. It's a big deal, brother.
It's the 28th Amendment to the Constitution now.
Now! It's your amendment and you get it now! It's your money and you get it now! What I don't understand is how people are actually cheering in the crowd. Are they just not listening? They just see the president up there and he's like, yeah, we're gonna do it. I did it. We're doing it now. And people are just like, yeah. There's no one in the crowd who's like, wait, did he just add something to the amendment on his like 3 days left in presidency? No one's concerned about this? I mean, it's not gonna happen, but he's just blabbing. We're letting the old man blab now? Not only were they clapping, it was a standing ovation. I mean, like, some people are sitting down. I mean, homie over here, he don't look like he could get up. He only has a few more times to stand up and sit down.
Dozens of constitutional scholars to make sure that it was all within the power to do this.
Oh, so who are these scholars? Like, if this is true, who are the scholars that you talked to that said that this was okay? Because I don't think that should be private information at this point. I think this should be public. Who were you talking to that gave you the green light to say that this was, one, okay, and two, something that's even in your power to do so?
And the fact is, we did.
The fact is, we did. Oh my God! Just to make sure, statement on Equal Rights Amendment, the ratification process happened just at the end of last year. Archivist of the United States, Dr. Colin Shogan, and Deputy Archivist William Bozonko released the following statement today on Equal Rights Amendment and the constitutional responsibilities for the administration. The ratification process is, as Archivist and Duty Archivist of the United States, it is our responsibility to uphold the integrity of the constitutional amendment process and ensure changes to the Constitution are carried out in accordance with the law. At this time, the Equal Rights Amendment, ERA, cannot be certified as a part of the Constitution due to the established legal, judicial, and prudential proceedings. In other words, you can't just say, it's your money and you get it now. I want this amendment in there and I want it now. Just because you declare it, don't mean it actually comes out into existence. Biden just declared a new constitutional amendment. Hopefully Trump removes it as soon as he enters office. I don't even think he needs to. Biden making up amendments like they're on the clearance track. The Constitution doesn't work that way. I mean, this is just insane. Just please be patient. Wait till the 20th. Because if you think things have been crazy up until then, just wait. Just wait. January 21st, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. Because we got the man, the myth, the legend himself coming in, the 45th and 47th president. And this is kind of a crazy thing that this was literally mined. All of this is mined on a blockchain. What is this? I love this technology. I love this. This whole thing is worth 400, almost $500,000 right here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, then please like the video, subscribe, and if you really like it, then share it with some of your friends. My goal here is to spread a positive message while sprinkling my 2 cents on big topics like American, Indian, and world geopolitics, and even small stuff like Twitch drama and online debacles. And if you want to see it live, come join me over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ActuallyElrod. That's where I'm going to do all my reactions, and after the reactions, that's where we get down a game. And if you're like, hey, I have a video that I want this dude to sprinkle his 2 cents on, then come over on my Discord and let me know and join the community there. And while we're at it, I have to say thank you to everybody who has made that Discord just so poppin'. I never thought I'd have a Discord that's so flowing. It's really cool to see. Shout out to you, Bobby, Omni, Demon, all of you who have been in there who are just super active. Logie, you're the man. Logie is the one who's like modding and helping run the server, so thank you, Logie. Lastly, I challenge you. I have a challenge for you. Make somebody laugh today. We all know there's enough hate and vitriol in the world. If energy is contagious like the flu, then let's spread and get everyone contagious with our positive energy, right? Not negative energy, because there's so much of that. And if we could just be a small little change in someone's day, then you never know. Maybe that's the thing that starts shifting this world to a happier, healthier, just better place. And with all of that said and done, thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.